Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into 60 powerful civics and ethical education questions, perfect for grade 8 exam prep. Each question comes with a clear explanation. Let's test your knowledge and see how many you can get right.
Question number 1. Among the following, one is encompasses positive behavior and action. A. Cowardice. B. Courage. C. Selfishness. D. Injustice. The answer is courage. Courage is a positive moral virtue that involves facing difficulty, fear or danger. The other options represent negative traits. Question number 2. Blank are the polar opposite of virtue ethics and they refer to evil or personal corruption. A. Virtual ethics. B. Volunteering. C. Ethics. D. Vice. The answer is vice. Vices are the direct opposite of virtues in virtue ethics and represent moral corruption or bad character traits. Great. Question number 3. Blank is always admired in the family, friends, civil society, and throughout the world. A. Ethics. B. Honesty. C. Immoral ethics. D. Fairness. The answer is honesty. Honesty is universally admired and respected in all societies and relationships. Question number 4. Blank is the ability to make sound decision and good judgment, as well as foresight. A. Fairness. B. Compassion. C. Generosity. D. Prudence. Very good. The answer is prudence. Prudence or practical wisdom is the virtue of making sound judgment and foreseeing consequences. Let's go. Question number 5. Blank is frequently defined as a method of evaluating people or situation that is free or biased. A. Prudence. B. Fairness. C. Self-discipline. D. Compassion. The answer is fairness. Fairness means impartiality and being free from bias when judging people or situations. Question number 6. Blank is a behavior and attitude in accordance with certain acceptable standards. A. Self-discipline. B. Prudence. C. Compassion. D. Fairness. The answer is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's behavior to meet accepted standards or rules. Question number 7. Which one of the following is not characteristics of good citizen? A. Patriotism. B. Responsibility. C. Dishonesty. D. Obey the law. The answer is dishonesty. Dishonesty is the opposite of qualities expected in a good citizen. Nice. Question number 8. Blank is the attitude of confronting and dealing to be difficult or painful rather than avoid it. A. Generosity. B. Self-discipline. C. Courage. D. Compassion. The answer is courage, because courage is facing difficult or painful situations instead of avoiding them. Question number 9. Blank allows the government to carry out its functions. A. Self-discipline. B. Prudence. C. Courage. D. Paying fair tax. The answer is paying fair tax. Paying taxes provides the revenue that enables the government to function and deliver services. Question number 10. Which one of the following is different from the other? A. Fairness. B. Being informed. C. Participate in public government. D. Voting in election. Good. The answer is fairness. B, C, and D are all active civic duties or actions, whereas fairness is a principle or virtue. Question number 11. Is a type of state structure in which a single power, known as the central government, controls all aspects of government. A. State structure. B. Unitary state structure. C. Federal state structure. D. Confederation state structure. The answer is unitary state structure. In a unitary system, all power is concentrated in a single central government. Question number 12. Which one of the following is disadvantage of federal state structure? A. Confusion and conflict of law. B. Misuse of power. C. Concentration of power. D. Non-recognition of local unity. The answer is confusion and conflict of law. Overlapping jurisdiction in federal system often leads to legal confusion and conflicts. Question number 13. Which one of the following is not characteristic of government with limited power? A. Absence of accountability. B. Respect to human rights. C. Elected government rights. D. Observance rule of law. The answer is absence of accountability. Limited government is defined by accountability, rule of law, and respect for rights. Question number 14. Blank is a group of people or nation form an alliance. A. Federalism. B. Unitary. C. Confederation. D. Presidential. The answer is confederation. A confederation is a loose alliance of independent states or entities. Great. Question number 15. Among the following, one is the feature of parliamentary system. A. Separation of power. B. Process of impeachment. C. Nominal head of state. D. Superior position of president. The answer is nominal head of state. Parliamentary system typically have a ceremonial or nominal head of state and a powerful prime minister. Question number 16. The Montevideo Convention defines a state as having blank components. A. 6. B. 5. C. 3. D. 4. The answer is 4. The 4 elements are permanent population, defined territory, government, and capacity to enter into relations with other states. Question number 17. Which of the following refers to the will of people to recognize the system either by vote or other means? A. Public consent. B. Lower units. C. Head of state. D. Head of government. Good. The answer is public consent. Legitimacy of a political system comes from the consent or acceptance of the people. Question number 18. Which one is not true about parliamentary system of government? A. The president is head of the state. B. The Prime Minister is the head of the Commander-in-Chief of the National Army. C. The executive body are direct elected by the people. D. The Prime Minister is the head of the government. The answer is the executive body are direct elected by the people. In parliamentary system, the executive or the Prime Minister and the cabinet emerge from the legislature, not by direct popular election. Question number 19. From the following, one is wrongly matched. The Kanchi, Wajarat, Awasia, Walaita, Lua, Sidama, Yajoka, Kambata. Good. The answer is the Kanchi Wajarat. Kanchi is a traditional Oromo institution. It does not belong to the Wajarat people. Question number 20. What are the fundamental rights that every person deserves to have? A. Democratic right. B. Human right. C. Economic right. D. Political right. The answer is human right. Human rights are universal and inherent to all human beings, regardless of nationality. Question number 21. Which one of the following is a political rights? A. Prohibition against inhuman treatment. B. Taking part in demonstration. C. The right to movement. D. Freedom to choose one's living place. The answer is taking part in demonstration. Participating in demonstrations is a classic political or democratic right. Question number 22. Blank is a state of being free within a society from authorities' control or oppressive restrictions on one's way of life. A. Civility. B. Liberty. C. Valuing diversity. D. Equality. The answer is liberty. Liberty means freedom from arbitrary or oppressive government control. Question number 23. Which of the following statements is not true about ancient Athenian democracy? A. Citizenship was restricted to a small elite. B. Women and slaves were not allowed to participate. C. It was direct form of democracy. D. It was indirect democracy. The answer is it was indirect democracy. Athens practiced direct democracy where citizens voted directly on laws. Question number 24. Blank system requires more than one political party to participate in election and play a role in governments. A. Multiculturalist. B. Monoparty. C. Multiparty. D. Monarchy. The answer is multi-party. Multi-party system allows several parties to compete and potentially form government. Great. Let's go to question number 25. Blank is a set of political arrangement in which all legislative, executive, and judiciary power are concentrated at the center. A. Unitary. B. Federalism. C. Confederation. Or D. Democracy. The answer is unitary. Unitary system concentrate all governmental power at the national or central level. Question number 26. Blank is permanent, whereas blank is temporary. A. Government and state. B. State and government. C. Monarchy and aristocracy. D. Unitary and federal. The answer is state and government. The state or the political community is permanent, whereas governments change over time. Nice. Question number 27. Which one refers to the doctrine that government should be faithful to their constitution? A. Constitutionalism. B. Charter. C. Dictatorship. D. Monarchy. The answer is constitutionalism. Constitutionalism is the principle that government power must be limited by and faithful to a constitution. Question number 28. Blank is a fundamental document or basic law that contains the laws, rules, and principles. A. Regulation. B. Dogma. C. Constitution. D. Law. Nice. The answer is constitution. A constitution is the supreme law outlining the basic structure and principles of government. How did you get so far? Great. Let's go. Question number 29. Which organ of the government has responsible to implement laws? A. Council of Ministers. B. State of Council. C. House of People Representative. D. Courts of Bodies. The answer is Council of Ministers. The executive branch or Council of Ministers in Ethiopia is responsible for implementing laws. Question number 30. Among the following one is note the importance of constitutionalism. A. Enhances democratic system. B. Promotes equality before the law. C. Respect for fundamental human rights. D. Provide unlimited government. The answer is provide unlimited government. Constitutionalism limits government power. It does not grant unlimited power. Question number 31. Every Ethiopian on the attainment of 18 years of age has the right to vote in accordance with the law. This sub-article of the 1995 FDRE Constitution deals with A. Economic rights. B. Political rights. C. Cultural rights. D. Gender equality. The answer is political rights. The right to vote is a core political or democratic right in the FDRE Constitution. Nice. Let's go to question number 32. The blank regional state adopted their regional constitutions in 1998 Ethiopian calendar. A. Afar. B. Benishangul. C. Gambela. D. Oromia. The answer is Oromia. Oromia regional state adopted its revised constitution in 1998 Ethiopian calendar or 2006 Gregorian calendar. Question number 33. Which one of the following organ of government in Ethiopia law making mandate? A. House of People Representatives. B. House of Federation. C. Council of Ministers. Or D. Court of Bodies. Nice. It's House of People Representatives. The House of People's Representatives or HPR is the primary law-making body in Ethiopia. Question number 34. The two major categories of rights stated in the FDRE Constitution are A. Political and legal rights. B. Human and democratic rights. C. Economic and social rights. Or D. Elected and election rights. That's great. The answer is human and democratic rights. Chapter 3 of the 1995 Federal Constitution is divided into human rights and democratic rights. Question number 35. Based on their form or appearance, Constitution can be classified as blank and blank. A. Flexible and rigid. B. Effective and nominal. C. Federal and unitary. Or D. Written and unwritten. The answer is written and unwritten. Constitutions are classified by form as written or codified in one document, or unwritten or based on statutes, conventions, and judicial decisions. Question number 36. It simply treats everyone the same and no one can be given a special advantage that would dishonor any individual or group is called blank. A. The right to life. B. The right to property. C. The right to equality. Or D. Freedom of religion. The answer is the right to equality. Equality before the law means treating everyone the same without unjust discrimination. Now let's proceed to question number 37. One third of a federal constitution devoted to blank. A. Human rights. B. Democratic rights. C. Women's rights. D. Children's rights. The answer is human rights. Approximately one third of the article is in the Federal Constitution, or Chapter 3 deal with fundamental human and democratic rights. Question number 38. Who is responsible to respect human rights in regional level? A. Ombudsman. B. African Charter Right. C. Human Rights Commission. D. Universal Declaration Human Right. The answer is Human Rights Commission. The Ethiopian Human Rights Commission and regional human rights bodies monitor respect for human rights. Question number 39. Which one of the following is under solidarity rights? A. The right to just distribution of wealth. B. The right to respect. C. The right to safety. D. The right to security. The answer is the right to just distribution of wealth. Question number 40. Which one is an example of human rights? The right to association, the right to vote, the right to election, the right to equality. The answer is the right to equality. Question number 41. Blank is nobody including the government, country, to end your life and the base of all other rights. A. Poverty. B. Conflict. C. Right to life. D. Corruption. The answer is right to life. The right to life is regarded as the most fundamental right from which all others flow. Question number 42. The harmful traditional practice of forbidding pregnant women and children from consuming white-colored such as milk and fatty meat is known as A. Ovulotomy. B. Incision of eyelid. C. Cauterization. D. Food taboos. The answer is food taboos. Restricting certain foods, especially white or fatty ones, for pregnant women and children is a common harmful food taboo in parts of Ethiopia. Question number 43. Among the following, one is different from the others. A. fraternity right, B. civil right, C. third generation right, D. solidarity right. The answer is civil right. Civil rights are first generation rights. The others refer to third generation or solidarity rights. The others refer to third generation or solidarity rights. Question number 44. Which one is not correct about conflict? A. Conflict is an avoidable part of our life. B. Conflicts are not always negative. C. A rise between divergence of interest. D. People have varying needs and desires. Good. Conflict is avoidable part of our life. Conflict is unavoidable because people have different interests, needs and desires. Question number 45. Blank is love and loyalty to your country and devotion to promote the public interest. A. Patriotism. B. Responsibility. C. Accountability. D. Transparency. The answer is patriotism. Patriotism is love for and devotion to one's country. Question number 46. What is community participation? A. Participation of only officials. B. Participation of all peoples. C. Participation of only powerful people. D. Participation of only few people. The answer is participation of all peoples. True community participation involves everyone in the community. Question number 47. Blank involves finding a positive solution to disagreement or preventing it from becoming a large conflict. A. Conflict. B. Peace. C. Civil crisis. D. Conflict resolution. The answer is conflict resolution. Conflict resolution seeks constructive solutions to disagreements. Question number 48. Which mechanisms of conflict resolution requires the willingness of both sides to talk together about their problems? A. Mediation. B. Arbitration. C. Negotiation. Or D. Litigation. The answer is negotiation. Negotiation is direct discussion between the parties themselves. Question number 49. Blank is a disagreement between people with opposing viewpoints, ideas, or goal. A. Peace. B. Peace building. C. Conflict. D. Prejudice. The answer is conflict. This is the standard definition of conflict. Therefore, conflict is a disagreement between people with opposing viewpoints, ideas, or goal. Question number 50. The state of the absence of wars and the presence of law, order, and justice in society are A. Prejudice. B. Peace. C. Conflict. D. Neutrality. D. Neutrality. The answer is peace. Peace is the absence of violence and the presence of justice and order. Very interesting. Let's pass to question number 51. Blank is a method of resolving disputes in which a neutral third party makes a decision after hearing a case. A. Negotiation. B. Litigation. C. Mediation. Or D. Arbitration. Nice. The answer is arbitration. In arbitration, a neutral third party gives a binding decision. Question number 52. Blank is a process and activity used in resolving conflicts and establishing peace. A. Civil war. B. Civil crisis. C. Civic virtue. Or D. Peace building. The answer is peace building. Peace building includes long-term efforts to establish sustainable peace. Nice. Let's proceed to question number 53, which is, among the following one is a method of resolving conflicts in court is known as A. Arbitration. B. Mediation. C. Litigation. Or D. Negotiation. Also, the answer is litigation. Litigation is the formal process of resolving disputes through the court system. Passing to question number 54. Problem solving impacts A. Knowledge. B. Understanding. C. Skills. Or D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. Effective problem solving improves knowledge, skills, and understanding. Question number 55. Among the following, one is the second step in problem solving. A. Define the problem. B. Determine the root cause of the problem. C. Evaluate the outcome. Or D. Implement the solution. The answer is determine the root cause of the problem. After defining the problem, the next step is identifying its root causes. Question number 56. Blank is referred to as mental processing that leads to some actions consciously or unconsciously. A. Analysis. B. Identify the problem. C. Decision making. Or D. Stakeholders. The answer is decision making. Decision making is the cognitive process of selecting a course of action. Question number 57. Being answerable for the failure of official duties refers to A. Pluralism. B. Secularism. C. Accountability. Or D. Federalism. Right, the answer is accountability. Accountability means being responsible and answerable for one's action or duties. Let's go to question number 58. Who is the current president of Ethiopia? A. Dr. Abiy Ahmed. B. Professor Birhanu Nagga. C. Sahle-Work Zawde. D. Taye Atsqasillase. The answer is Taye Atsqasillase. As of October 2024, Taye Atsqasillase continues to serve as president of Ethiopia. Question number 59. Critical thinking enables people to A. Enable you fake illogical reasoning. B. Become dependent. C. To make reasonable, intelligent decisions. Or D. To create weak argument of your own. The answer is to make reasonable, intelligent decisions. Critical thinking helps individuals analyze information rationally and make sound decisions. The last, but by no means of stretch the least, is question number 60, which says, one from the following is not the importance of decision making. A. To achieve our goal. B. To better use of resources. C. To use our time properly. Or D. To decision unconsciously. Great! The answer is to decision unconsciously. Good decision making is conscious, deliberate, and informed. Unconscious decision making is not an advantage.
Great job! If you enjoyed this civics quiz, hit like, subscribe, and share to help other students learn. See you in the next lesson.